how encouraging, and I know every game to game, but how encouraging was the way you were able to limit them last night, that moving now ahead, you can take those habits of how.
Well, I think it was one of those games where they limited us to nothing either. So it wasn't like it was a wide open game. It was, when we do our chances, it was 10-10 last night. So that's a pretty low chance game for both teams. But it was just one of those games. And were we satisfied to win it? Yes. It wasn't a perfect game. Our power play was good. Our penalty killing did a good job. So, and our goaltending was real good, obviously. So, but it was a different type game than we usually see.
Just curious, when you say chances, do you guys are you just counting 5-on-5, or are you doing special teams?
The whole
too?
thing.
Whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So since you've had some time since last night, what have you thought of the Braun-Schneider pairing? If you looked at it any
Yeah, they were good. They were solid. I mean, I obviously, we talked about it this morning, and when I read a few articles, that Schneider was a big part of the game last night. He stepped up, and sort of a little emotion in that game. And for a game that was pretty quiet, he had a big hit, and the guy come and fought him, and he did a good job. He played well, but no, they were solid. They played good and moved the puck well. And like I said, Braun. He hasn't played much on the left side. I was sort of lying to you a little bit there. But I seen you did your homework and found out, so. But no, he's fine. Like I said, he's a veteran guy. He's an experienced NHL guy, and when we asked him to go over there was no issue.
Schneider, he seems like such a nice kid. Did you know he had that in him?
Canadian boy. No, he played in the Western Hockey League. We knew he had a little bit of that in him. No, there's no doubt. I had him at Team Canada in the World Championships, and he's a kid that's ready to go. He prepares himself every night, and no, you can see that. He's a big, strong boy, and that's just part of his game that'll be there a little bit when it has to be. And like we talk about, he's a little trouba.
You had this battle with Pittsburgh, and it was back and forth, and it was really exciting. But now you have open up a little bit of a gap on that tomorrow's game. If you win, you can open it even more. How does that change anything? Do you start looking at first place now, or what
No, it doesn't. Like I said, truthfully, you can do that. You can do all that stuff, but I just worry about tomorrow's game. I can't worry about Carolina being right there and Pittsburgh just being a little bit behind. We just take it one game at a time. You play that game. Everybody knows. Everybody's going to see it. It's going to be in the paper. This is where the Rangers are, and this is what it'll do if we win tomorrow. But as coaches, you prepare your players to get ready for a good Pittsburgh team. We played them well lately. All three games have played them very, very well. So it's a big battle. And then the points will take care of themselves, and the positioning will take care of itself.
Do you expect, it's not a playoff game, but do you expect playoff-like conditions in a game like that tomorrow?
You know what? I expected them a couple times, and it didn't happen. It's the way it is right now. The Islander game, we go back and talk about that. I expected that to be a real good game. Well, it wasn't. We didn't play real well. So, Pittsburgh last night, I'm sure they weren't happy with their game against Colorado. Carolina going into Buffalo, I'm sure, so they're all important games, but, they are what they are. Those teams are going to be ready to play. So we've got 11 left, I think, and we just got to get ready to play them as best we can.